Loading up. All right, what's going on, everybody?
Yeah, we here. Yeah,
Yeah. So what's going on with you, brother?
I'm chilling, just out here doing me as usual. You feel me? So I'm good. What's going on with you, man?
Nothing. Just doing what I do, dog. That's what we do. You know what I mean? You know, it was funny. I was on an interview yesterday, and the guy was like, "Well, I don't agree with Mr. Licari." I said, wait a second. I said, hold on. This is the problem, y'all. Lucario's a man first.
Mhm.
Well, it doesn't matter what the fuck he's doing as long as he's a man first. That's the important thing. And he said, "Well, okay, I see now." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Y'all can't." And it kind of goes into what we talk about. It's like influence is so huge in the game, but and what we're talking about today is the only way to influence a woman is by, and this is what we're going to be talking about. Ricardo, get your point. Is the influence a man must have over himself.
Mhm.
Let's go ahead and talk about the guys. Lines are open. If y'all got a question, please put a Q in there. Shout out to all the guys in there. The first lady, April, in the building, if she's in there. Shout out to also any ladies that are listening right now. We appreciate you all. But yeah, and if y'all got want to call in, please call in, guys. Any questions is cool. But go ahead, Lakari. What say about that?
Yeah, so I think, the thing is, we talk about how to influence a woman. And the thing is, I remember some guy called into the show asking about that one time too. And this is the thing. Like you're saying, Steve, is that you actually need to be able to influence yourself first. And then once you influence yourself, you can influence women. But this is the problem. Most guys can't influence themselves because most guys, they are influenced by other people in society. So other people and just society at large is influencing a lot of guys to become males. So a lot of dudes, they think like everybody else. They do the same thing everybody else does. So even in regards to women, this is what most guys will do. They'll go up to a girl and they'll say, "Hey, what's up, beautiful? Can I take you to dinner? Can I wine and dine you? Can I show you? Can I prove myself to you that I'm the right man for you, and hopefully you'll choose me?" And so how are you going to be able to influence a woman when you've been influenced by society to be a fucking simp? You see what I'm saying? You've been influenced by society to, put yourself second and third. You understand? And so this is why guys can't influence women, because you haven't influenced yourself to be the man that you want to be. And this is why guys are so concerned about, what other guys are doing, what other guys think about this, or what other people think about this. And this is where it comes from, where you have no influence over a woman because you just never was able to influence yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I always say for all the guys out there, it's all about rooting. I mean, the game is influence. I mean, of
Right.
oneself, and I don't think people understand that. When you don't have game, that means you're not rooted in anything except what you're told to be rooted in, basically. So if you look at these guys, that what is the greatest influence? Women. And that's the biggest problem. The problem, if you look at the world today, and it's always been there, but not like it is now, that the greatest influence over these young men are women. Everything is look at what she's done now, and look what a woman's done, and a woman this and a woman that. You see what I'm saying? And is just amazing how and this is something you and I always try to get these young men to do when they want to learn game, is to be your own influence. You know what I mean? We do have a question right here. This gentleman is asking why women look at me funny sometimes, even though I take care of myself, which affects my. Well, Lion Jones, you don't have any game. Okay, Jones, and allow me to say this, Jones, you don't have any game, and I'm not trying to knock you. It's a good question, but game. Okay, how can you allow something outside of yourself to affect you? And that's what I just talked about. See, you're so influenced by the woman because you're looking at the woman's validation to define who you are. So you don't have any game if you're worried about what a woman thinks. I mean, who gives a fuck? But Lakari, what say you on this question right here?
Yeah, the fact that he said, women look at him funny. It's not the woman that's looking at you funny. So if you for whatever reason caught a woman looking at you,
oh Lord, that's quick. Jesus Christ. Hold on to the question. Area code 720. What's your name? Where you calling from, sir?
True Perspective, Watford City.
what up?
What's going on, True Perspective? How can we help you, sir? What's up?
Hey, I just bought those books from Mr. Lucario. Listened to both of them yesterday. How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day.
That's what's up.
The other one. But speaking about this whole topic, and like you were saying, you have to influence yourself first. Those books kind of been they were eye opener to me. You know what I mean? I just wanted to shout you out on that.
That's what's up. I'm glad that it gave you some insight to apply to your game. That's how you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it.
Yeah. So did you have other question? You have a question? Because I'm sure you do have a million of them. So give us a question that you can have that we can help you out with.
I'm actually really busy right now, Steve, but I just wanted to shout you both out. And man, if all the listeners listening, if you haven't bought those books, especially How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, yeah, go get on that. Listen to that book.
That's what's up. All right, bro.
All right.
We appreciate you, man.
Right. So okay, cool. All right, so let's get back to the gentleman right here. So as you're saying, Lakari, go ahead. Please continue what you were saying, brother.
And shout out to my lady April MC in the building. Shout out to April in the building. So what I was saying is,
yeah, I do want to compliment April. April's a great woman, but the great influence that you have on her shows why she's so great.
That's a fact. And
reflection of you. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
Right. And so for Jones's question, see, the thing is this: he's saying women are looking at me funny sometimes, right? That right there already is, like Steve was saying, is an indication that you don't have game, because the thing is that if you think the women are looking at you funny, right, that means that you don't think women look at you with desire. Do you see what I'm saying? So if that's most of the experience that you perceive you're having, then that's coming from your own mind thinking that women are looking at you that way. You feel what I'm saying? And so what happens is that a lot of times you're like, just like Miles says, your language exposes you, right? Because this is the thing. I don't even think women are looking at you, to be honest. I think you think they're looking at you, and then you think that they're looking at you funny because of some sort of insecurity you got. So
wow,
that's what I think is going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think that is the same thing that I think so many guys out here because you don't. God damn it, Spagoli. Yes, Spagoli. What's your question, sir?
Hey, Steve. Hey, Lucario.
What up?
Steve, I finally got a good question, and this is a really good question for everybody. Just, when a woman gives you so-called choosing signals, or if a woman strikes up a conversation with you, at what point do you either accept her advances or reject her advances based on how attractive you are to her? In other words, if you're not really attractive to her, but you want to get laid, should you follow up on it?
No.
Or if you don't want to get laid, should you not follow up in it?
No.
How do you determine based on her looks whether you want to get involved with her? That's a pretty good question.
It's all right. We'll throw you back in and answer the question. So here's the problem. This is what we're talking about: influence. It doesn't make any sense. If you have influence over yourself, why would you fuck with someone you're not attracted to because you want to get some pussy? And that means that even though you're not attracted to the woman, she still has influence over you because you want to sleep with her. And that's the problem with you guys. You don't have a standard in which to operate. Lucario and I, I'm sure, we're running to women all the time that are interested in us. And just they throw us the pussy, we don't take. It's like, no, you know what? Hey, I appreciate the gesture, but I'm just not interested. That's it. Right. I thank you very much. That I'm just not interested. I am never going to be influenced by a woman. But Lucario, would say you on his question.
Yeah, and also again, you guys with the whole choosing signals things and all that other stuff, and if the woman came up to you, let me explain something to you guys. For one, most of you guys will never get choosing signals in your life. That's one.
Lucario.
Two, you know what I'm saying? Two, most of you guys will never, ever get a woman to approach you and trying to get at you. That's just not gonna happen. Now, and if it does happen, it's gonna most likely be the type of chick you don't want to fuck with anyway. So you guys got to get out this thought of that being a thing. And if that does happen, it only happens, like, for example, it was the guy I was listening to, right? And he was talking about all this choosing signal shit and women approaching him and all this other stuff. And then so he said on his video that, you know, he's had, and this guy is in, like, let's say his 40s.
Yes.
Right? He said in his whole life, he said about 3 or 4 women approached him in his whole life, and he's 40 years old. So you guys are really sitting there waiting for 3 or 4 women to approach you in your entire life? You see what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is this? So you guys out there, y'all are so concerned with these things, and the reason why you're concerned with these things is because you have the mindset of a man who has weak game, and the mindset of a man who has weak game is the type of guy who has thoughts of being able to attract without putting in any effort within himself. You understand? He's like, oh, I just want chicks to approach me. I just want chicks to talk to me. Okay, cool. So they talk to you, they approach you. Now what? Oh, well, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to maintain this. Of course you don't, because you don't have game. So even if that happened, you still wouldn't be able to make shit happen at the end of the day. So, you know, to answer his question, as far as he's like, well, should I take it even though I'm not really that attracted to her? And shit, it's like, you're asking questions that don't really pertain to your actual life. You guys have to start asking questions that pertain to your reality. They're real reality. Right, exactly.
Reality, they actually think that women are, like you said, looking at them, talking. And okay, please understand this, gentlemen. When you're at a mall or any place where someone is trying to sell you something, they're going to treat you nice. Right. Name, where you calling from, sir?
Hey, how you guys doing? This is Jay. I'm calling from Pittsburgh.
Yes, Jay. How can we help you, sir?
Yeah, so I got a game question. So it's just, you know, I was at the chiropractor the other day, and it was this beautiful, you know, girl assistant there. And, you know, I was just trying to see, it was my first time going there. So I was just trying to see, what do you guys suggest? Like, you know, I like her.
Trying to get you to see something. If you please shut up and listen, we're trying to get you to see something. What makes her? What makes her so beautiful?
It's her lips.
So
her eyes. Just
all right, but sir, listen,
just
the point that we're trying to tell you guys. You're being influenced by the bitch, dog. You have no influence over yourself. If you had influence, buddy, you would have walked over there and showed her your influence. You would have showed her why she should rock with you. But let me tell you what happened. When you saw her, she saw you. And then she recognized you don't have any influence because all you're doing is sitting there with your mouth dripping and your tongue hanging out and showing that, you know what, I'm thirsty. So that you don't have influence. The influence has, okay, when's the last time you went to McDonald's, went to the cash register, looked at the cashier, and then walked away and then came back 5 days later and say, well, can I get my sandwich now?
Yeah. Okay, so can I give you a little, okay, so I mean, this is my first time going there, so I know I'm going to be going there twice a week. So I wasn't trying to look thirsty and you know, pull the trigger.
Yeah. Caller. That's what we're trying to tell you, bro. The fact that you were scared to say something in the first place is the issue.
Yes, show that you're.
No, I did say something. I said something. We chatted.
What'd you say?
They, you know, like, you know, where are you from? And you know, she was
Come on,
So wait, caller. When you go to McDonald's, you ask the cashier where she from?
Nah.
Okay, so what you asking her where she from for?
Dog.
Okay, so you asked me a question, Bakari. I'm gonna answer that.
Oh my God.
So it's just to build a rapport because I know
There's no.
I'm gonna be coming here twice a week.
Bruh. What are you building rapport for?
Okay.
No, I'm asking, what are you building rapport for?
Building it for.
Just because I'm gonna be coming here frequently. You know what I mean? So it was just
Okay. Let me ask you this: a different question. What do you want to happen with this woman?
I actually want to take her out on a date, and then I want to,
You know what? What do you mean? You know
I
what?
want to get in between the legs.
Okay, so how is building rapport going to get you between her legs?
Check.
Right, and that's why I called. I figured, that's why I called to try to get some answers.
But okay, but here lies the problem, big dog. The problem is that you have already lost because you question yourself. See, listen, here's the thing. You are either going to be all in or you're not. That's the bottom line. And what you did was, it's like you guys at the gym, and this is why y'all lose with women at the gym. Mm-hmm. You guys always do this. Well, I see a woman, and if I talk to her and she turns me down, that means I'm going to see her again. Why do you know what? How many times that's happened to me? That I went somewhere and I said something to a woman that I know I'm going to keep seeing. Mm-hmm. And then I move forward and I'm talking to other women. And then that woman that said no to me, you know what she says? I thought you were interested in me.
Right.
I thought you wanted to talk to me. I did at that moment, but no, caller. This is what we're saying. You have second guessed yourself because you don't believe in yourself. If you wanted to talk to that woman, you should have said, "Hey, listen, I know you at work. Spit a little bit of yak to her, give your number, and move on, regardless of what she's saying." But see, because you don't have any game, because you don't believe in yourself, and because that woman has more influence over you, you're scared about her judging you and knowing that I'm going to keep going back here, knowing that I'm the guy that she said no to.
Yeah, I agree.
So, Cole, let me ask you a question. Do you like to waste time?
No.
Okay, but that's what you're doing. Because check this out. Let's say you go there next week and you try to holler at her and take her out on a date, and she says, "Oh, I have a boyfriend."
Right.
Then you wasted a whole week. You wasted a whole week thinking about this girl. You called us talking about her, and you could have found this out the first time you seen her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to tell you, bro.
Yeah, so when you have game and influence, you're saying, okay, you know what? When you saw her, the moment you knew you wanted to do something, you should have done it and take the risk and accept what comes along with the risk versus looking at what comes along with the risk and being scared of that thing and not talking to a big guy.
All right, yeah, you're right. And I know better. I know better. It's just this pattern, man. It's just hard to break.
No,
Yeah.
You can't break it by yourself. You need to be a student of the game, and that's the problem. You choose not to be. You want to do things your way, but let me tell you where you lost. You didn't lose by talking to her. You lost by looking at her and never making the move when you saw her. Then what you did to reinforce that you're not the guy by asking a bunch of boring, dumb questions, which showed that, listen, the best thing you can do when you see her, just say, "Hi, I'd like to check in," and sit down for her and wait for them to call you up. Because she will never want to talk to a guy that is scared of pussy.
So let me ask y'all a question. So yeah, I know I screwed up or whatever like that. I got to do better for when this when I come across a chick in the future. But is this situation salvageable, or are you saying that don't even try it?
You can't salvage a first impression. You can't salvage.
Okay. So you're saying basically it's not nothing I can do at this point.
Okay, how you gonna dig yourself out of the Grand Canyon hole that you put yourself in?
That's why I'm asking you. Is there a way?
Well, no. The only way that we always keep telling you is to be a student of Lucario and myself. That's the only way. That's it. Period.
Right.
What did you say to her? Well, you said you asked her where she's from and what else?
So it was just like, where you from? And she was just, she was just hooking up the machine and stuff like that. I was getting something done on my, my shoulders or whatever like that. It was my first time going there. It was evaluation. So they gave me like a, a little treatment. It was like a little 10 minutes. So she just hooked it up and stuff like that. So I was just like, we from, she was from Bangladesh or whatever like that. And then, that's about it. Like,
So at what point did you recognize and realize that she wanted your dick? At what point did that happen?
Oh, I'm not saying that she wanted it. I mean,
okay, and that's the point. That's our point. You don't need see what we're trying to say is you're talking to her about nothing, trying to build this rapport, but you don't even know if she wants you. That's what we're trying to say. That's see. So you're saying you want her, but you don't know that she wants you.
What I'm saying is I didn't pull the trigger the first time, but I want to pull the trigger next time I see her. So I know I messed up. I not pulled the trigger the first time. But what I'm saying is, if I pull the trigger the next time I see her, is there?
Wait, caller, real quick. Okay, let me ask you a question. Okay, do you know how people film movies?
How they film movies?
Yeah. What do they use to film a movie?
What do you mean? How they film movies?
Yeah, like what do they use? What equipment?
A camera.
Okay, a camera, and then they also edit it and color correct it, do all that other shit, right? So you know essentially. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you know how to fully use a camera, editing systems, and color correction?
No.
Okay, so essentially you could say, I know how they make movies, but I don't know how to make a movie. Do you see what I'm saying?
God, clap.
Do you get that? So what we're saying is, you know that you want to ask this girl out, get her on a date, hook up with her, have sex, but you don't know how to do it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
Right. And she recognizes that. So call her. She recognizes that. So here's the thing. If you try to pick her up or try to reach out and show you're interested, you have just passed the friend zone into the creepy zone. Because her question is this.
Yeah.
If you were so interested in me, why didn't you go for what you wanted when the first opportunity to present it?
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. See, y'all don't be thinking about this shit, because she gonna look at you like, oh, this guy's a pussy. Because the first time he came here, he ain't say none of that shit. So why you saying this shit now?
Right.
And caller, here's the worst part. If you had game, you would have won. You want to know why? Because do you think you're the first guy that goes into that office and talks to her about the printing press, ask her what she does, and have a bunch of boring chit chat? You think you're the first guy? You know what you could have been? You could have been the first guy with game to walk in there to influence her by her telling you, you know what? I'm at this office all day, and all I get with guys that ask me boring ass interviewing questions, and they try everything they can to get me but you're the first guy that actually had a decent conversation that I wanted to talk to. And that's the influence we're talking about that you need to have, brother.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get on the membership.
You need to do that, dog.
I can't afford coaching right now, but I definitely want to go ahead and do the membership.
I'm gonna give you a good grade. You want to know why? You're doing what most guys aren't doing. At least you're calling in and asking questions. So that means you actually really want to learn, because see, those that want to learn are going to push aside everybody judging them and shit. And you did a good job. Listen, you fucked up, yes, but at least you were honest enough to call in and ask a question. And I commend you on that, big guy. I commend you on that. Okay, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you guys.
All right, man. Good job. Good call. I like guys like that. All right, guys. If you have a question, please put a queue. We got a few questions in to go.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of questions here. Let me see here in a second. What did he say? Best advice you guys gave me was to get a life.
All right, that's what's up. Fuck it. Shit.
Yeah, get a fucking life, bitch. All right, so is it sexy? Wait, is it sexier to talk slow or fast to a woman? Or are you? Is that it?
Listen, it's not necessarily about talking fast, slow, whatever. It's about who is the guy talking.
The influence he has, yes.
Right. It's about the guy. So it's not because you can talk slow or fast to a chick. And if you're a guy like the guy that called just now, he didn't know what to do. He was nervous. He was scared. He's trying to build rapport. If you're one of those guys, it don't matter how you talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And listen, gentlemen, here's the thing. Talking slow when you don't have game looks creepy. Slow when you have game is smooth. It's weird. It's weird how it works because you can slow it down, be like, "Hey, baby, what's going on, baby? Come over here." That's smooth, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you guys like, well, what do you do for a living? And when was your last boyfriend? And so talking fast and talking slow has nothing to do with it. Again, like we always say, the reason you're asking, and it's a problem again, you're influenced by the woman. So what you're saying is you're going to let the woman decide what you're saying is worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And that is that. I mean, Lakari, what say you on that, man?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is that a lot of guys, again, when you guys think about it on a surface level, y'all think it's just, hey, I can do this little thing and that's going to change. No, you got to change the fucking mindset. And then all the other things will change into where you need it to be. So it's not about you talking slow, talking fast, talking loud, talking soft, whatever. It's because I talk fast a lot. You feel what I'm saying? And then there's sometimes I talk slow. You feel what I mean? But it doesn't really matter because it's still coming from me. So it has to come from you. It has to come from the guy who's that attractive dude. And that's when women are going to be responsive to it. You see what I'm saying?
It's a source, guys. It's like Lakari. Wait, let's pause real quick because we got to talk about that. Was so profound. It's so deep what you said about the camera, man. We're going to answer questions, but let's talk on that real quick.
Right.
I think what you said kind of maybe went over their head and they don't understand the depth you said. Can you?
Right.
Down?
Yeah. So basically, and I think that's the big thing when it comes to game is that a lot of guys think that if they, for example, acquire a certain thing, then they'll get a certain result. So when I was using a camera example, like if a person even wanted to make an independent film, you're going to need a camera. You're going to need like a computer to edit it. You're going to need to know how to write a script, right? You're going to need to know all these things, right? So even if I gave you a camera or you had money to buy a camera, you had money to buy editing system. If you don't know how to turn the camera on, do the fucking white balance and fucking do all the things that the camera needs. If you don't know how to compose a shot, if you don't know how to fucking write a script, you don't know how to edit, you don't know how to use the software. It doesn't matter that you have the things to make a movie. You don't know how to make a movie. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of guys, they're like, oh, well, I know that I should approach a woman, but you don't know how to have a conversation. You understand? It's like they know, oh, I know that I want to have sex, but you don't know how to have sex. Oh, I know that I should go out there and I want to go on a date, but you don't know how to conduct yourself on a date. You see what I'm saying?
The hows and stuff like, and the reason, and that's where the game comes in at, gentlemen. It's very important. All right, guys, you got a question? Put a Q. We got you, or call in. Here we go, right here. Junior says, how can you influence and make a woman follow your lead after she's experienced trauma from her last relationship? See, gentlemen. I don't think y'all understand the influence a man has over a woman when he has the influence over himself. See, this is where y'all go wrong. Y'all are trying to fix somebody that can't be fixed off of the level of thinking. Now, okay, watch this, gentlemen. If every woman out there is the average of you average guys, that means that her mindset, let's just say from 1 to 10 is a 1. So all of her traumas are at a 1, maybe a 2. But when she's messing with a motherfucker that's infinite, okay, no number, right? With game is infinite, then you shift her perspective. See, she can, like you guys always tell them, Lucario, y'all all can live in theater number one where y'all live. Like y'all have no self-worth, low self-esteem. Y'all don't believe in yourself. But through influence with a man, with a woman, he influenced her to realize that she can buy the tickets and pick the time and sit where she wants to sit, which then gives her a whole new different mind shift of saying that, wow, this man can not only elevate my thinking, but he can also educate me and show me that that trauma that I had was based upon the weak motherfuckers I was with. And with you, that I can see that I can move forward in this dark place that I'm in, because a man is not in the darkness. He's the motherfucking light, Lucario. What say you, brother?
Yeah, the thing is, you know, when it comes to a woman dealing with men and, you know, or I should say males a lot, is that they go through a bunch of weird ass shit. But if they meet a man who's on point, what happens is, even though she may have issues and all that other stuff, right, which can, you know, actually come out, what's going to happen is that one or two things. Either she's going to experience this guy and say, damn, you know, I'm really about this dude. So he makes me feel differently than I felt before with other guys. So then now I'm going in this direction. I'm able to flow on this situation. Or what's going to happen is that that trauma is going to be so crazy that the guy who has game is going to dismiss her and say, hey, listen, you got to go over here and deal with that shit. And then you can come back. And then once she's dealt with it and realize, shit, I got to get my shit together if I want to be in this situation, then she'll figure it out and see what she has to do. But the thing I want you to understand is that her trauma should be of no consequence to you. Because if you're the type of guy who wants something a certain way, then it's going to be that way, or she's not going to be there. You see what I'm saying? Period. So that's up to her to be able to know how to handle and conduct herself in the situation if she wants to be in your situation.
Right. Remember, the influence is saying that if you fuck with me, keyword fuck with me,
Right.
I'm not fucking with you.
Right.
Don't fuck with me. Because if I was influenced by you, I would fuck with you. I would run behind you. I would follow you. And that's what women don't need. Women need someone that says, I influence myself. And the way I influence myself is I'm able to communicate myself. I'm able to handle rejection. I don't have any social anxiety. I don't have any concerns. There's no fear of intimacy. There's no judging women, because I'm too busy working on me. And if you follow me and fuck with me, then I'm going to show you things. Remember, Zach, I mean, the car always say this, the unrecognizable version of herself. My whole thing is, I'm going to show you a different side of yourself. You just got to trust the process, follow my lead and my instruction, and then we have something to go on. Guys, you got a question, put a Q or call in the car. You can start with this question right here, my brother.
So I invited a chick out from Tinder for coffee, told her date, time, and location. She wanted to talk more. As I told her, I'll confirm when on a day to day. She got upset. I had to charge her. Would you do the same? So me personally, I don't like to talk to chicks during the week. You feel what I'm saying? I know Steve likes to marinate and you know, get the pussy. So we're gonna have two different answers on that. But right. But the thing is this, at the end of the day, this is the thing at the end of the day. At the end of the day, if a chick is interested in fucking with you, she's gonna follow through at the end of the day. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is that even if you were to talk to her, she probably wouldn't have showed up anyway. She would have been like, Scott.
Now the car is gonna sound crazy. I agree with you, but I disagree with what he did.
Right.
Now, let me follow me on this. Gentlemen, when you have the kind of influence this motherfucker beside me has, you don't have to talk to her that much. Everything's already there, set in stone. Why, Lucario, you can do it, but I'm going to explain why he can't do it. Because you don't have any influence over yourself. So the problem is, okay, Corey, I got this thing called the Texan Playbook, right? I just started releasing those things. So that it was a date that was set up for, let's say, in 5 days. It's like a date set up, like, let's say we met Saturday, Sunday. The day was on Friday, right?
Right.
I was showing that with influence, through just talking to the woman that the date was, oh my God, I can't wait to kiss you. I can't wait to spend time with you.
Right.
I can't wait to see you. I have butterflies. Now, see the thing, AJ, here's the two problems. The number one problem is, and this is why I say, guys, you got to marinate from my side, is that do you want to go into the date just asking each other boring questions? Or do you want to get all the bullshit out of the way early on, so when you go on the date, or if you have more game, won't go on the date at all, where you say to the woman, it turns into hugs, kisses, I can't wait to see you, I got butterflies, man, what are we going to do? I'm excited. That's what I was saying. But here's the thing, AJ, the problem is this. I see what you're doing is fine. I'm no one saying it's fine, but here's the problem. Sometimes when you talk, again, this is the separation between Lucario and you. Lucario has great influence over himself. So his conversations are going to have more impact, so he doesn't have to do anything. But where you're going wrong is that you don't have any impact. You don't have any influence. Like Lucario was talking about that camera. You're not smooth. You don't know how to fuck. You don't know how to sweet talk, smooth talk, or do anything with a woman. So you're trying to play Lucario, but you're not Lucario. So she recognized that, you know what? Listen, you think she's got other options? She's going to say, fuck you. I don't need to talk to you. Now, she wouldn't say that to Lucario, because Lucario's not going to talk to her the way you guys talk to them. Lucario, what say you on that?
And also, too, I want to point out that you said that she said she wanted to talk more, right? That's also different than you implementing interaction, which is what Steve does. So basically, for example, so what I'm saying is this, right? If you say, hey, let's go on a date or this Friday, and she says, cool, right? So you could hit her up, text her, marinate the joint, right? And that's because you're actively doing that to get her to get you on her, on her mind, which is what's going to make her excited to go for the date, right? The problem in this thing, you said that she said, and this is what most women say, they say, I want to talk to you more, which means a lot of times when women say that, when she's the one requesting to talk to you more, a lot of times is that not because she wants to get to know you, it's because she's not sure yet that she's interested. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing right there, right? So now check this out. If you don't have enough game, right, to be able to spit that shit to her, right, in order for her to recognize, like, oh yeah, this guy is the shit, I should have never even questioned this motherfucker, right? If you can't do that, then it's going to fall by the wayside anyway. Because even if you talk to her and she realizes you're not that guy, because you're not that guy, it's going to fall by the wayside anyway. So this is why game is so important, because no matter which way you go, it needs to go in that smooth direction, but it goes in that smooth direction if you're that guy.
Right. So what Lucario's saying, when Lucario talks to a woman, she can do all these checks. Check. He's a man. He's straight up. He doesn't bullshit around. I can tell. Decisive. He goes after what he wants, takes risks. He's clear, concise, transparent. He hits all the check marks. But when you're talking, she's saying, well, I just need a little bit more, because I'm not sure what you say you are. I just feel that I can tell that either you're faking being a man or you just are not sure of yourself. So I need to talk to you a little bit more. But see, here's the thing, AJ. Here's the thing. The thing is even if I talk to a woman and I don't want to talk to her, she'll reach out to my motherfucking ass. Because unlike you, AJ, I'll say, call me. I'm not going to call you. You come after me.
Right.
And they love that. But here's the problem. This is the truth, AJ. Now, not being mean to you, let's just be honest with you. The reason why you're hiding behind this question is because you know that if you text or talk to her before that date, she ain't going to fuck with you, because she's going to recognize you don't have any game, no influence, or anything to make her pussy wet. So then that means she's going to look for another option. And you know that to be true, dog. You don't want to show her that truth. Here's somebody right here, Lucario.
You said, Lucario, you said, have the mindset of I'm that ninja, but I keep getting rejected. Isn't that delusion? No, see, that's what I'm saying. Your mindset is you're not that guy, because what you're doing is you're saying that in order to be that guy, women have to not reject me, which means you're making it about the woman, which means you're not that guy. You see how listen, this goes full circle. The fact that you're making it about the woman automatically makes you not that guy.
Thank you.
This is what dudes don't get, because you're like, man, well, if I didn't get rejected, then I would be that guy. And then no. You're not that guy because you're making it about the women in the first place.
Right. See, okay, gentlemen, Lucario can say he's that jigger.
Right.
Because he actually has the influence of himself to say that. Matter of fact, guess what? He probably ain't even. You want to know probably why he's saying that? Because he was told that so many times. He's like, well, I guess I am that jig. You're telling me something I already know.
Right.
So the thing is, gentlemen, you guys try to cheat the game. You want to tell, and I say this with love, you want to tell a loser he's a winner. You want to tell a guy with no game that he has game. You want to tell a guy who can't fuck he's a great lover. You want to tell a guy with no mouthpiece he's a smooth talker. All you do is live lies, but you never want to take the time to learn game. It doesn't work that way. Gentlemen, if it worked that way, Lucario and I would be out of business.
Right.
I don't know if you think it and manifestate shit. Go ahead, listen. Hey, look. Let me ask you this question, Jacoby. Now, I don't want to wish it bad on you. I'm saying if you needed open heart surgery, and then there was a surgeon to the right, and it was me, and I said, I want to be a surgeon. Would me operate on you? I don't have any medical experience. I just manifested in my mind that I am a surgeon and I can operate on you. Would you let me cut you? Hey, Lucario, go get me some mayonnaise, a butter knife, and a fucking, a gummy bear.
Right.
Fix this guy's heart. So that's what we're trying to say to you guys. You guys are living lies by telling yourself lies instead of looking in the mirror. So y'all don't want to look in the mirror. You always want to look at the window, Lucario, because in the window, you can see a light version of yourself. Mm-hmm. But who's ever on the other side of that window can see you for what you are.
Right.
Stop lying to yourselves. AJ right here, another question.
So much respect. I noticed Steve is more of a talker even before the date. He wants a chick. Car encourages you guys just to set up the date. Is that because their level of game? Please talk on that. So basically, it's always like what I said, right? It's like, when it comes to game, and this is why we could have shows like Real Game No Theory, and the show runs smoothly because it's 6 motherfuckers that got game. Yeah. But understand that it's like it all equals to 10. So like I might do 5 + 5. Steve is going to do 8 + 2. 1950 might do 7 + 3. Miles might do 3 + 6 or whatever. 4 or whatever it is. I can't even add right now. But what I'm saying is it all adds up to 10. Yes. So what we're saying is that it's all gonna add up to the same thing, because and the reason why it adds up to the same thing is because when you're that guy, it adds up to that guy. You see what I'm saying? So basically, I could go on the phone and talk to the chicks and still get the same response that Steve is getting, and Steve could also not talk to the chicks and get the same. You see what I'm saying? But what we're just saying is that when you become that guy, what happens is it fucking thing. That's what we're trying to tell you.
Absolutely. 978. What's your name? Where you calling from, sir or ma'am?
Hi, this is Ish.
What up?
Hello, Ish. How can we help you, sir?
Yeah. I was talking to this girl last night, and I just sent you the text conversation. I just want to know where I fucked up.
Okay, wait. Let me grab it and load it up. Wait a second, Ish. Wait. Where you? Man, you already fucked up. You already think you fucked up?
Yeah, because I texted her my number and she never got back to me.
Wait, before I played it, did you cover up your number and everything before I show these guys and stuff?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Okay, okay, Ish. All right, a lot of these guys can be a little cruel, so can you please cover up your number? But while you're doing that, I got one. We got. Let me show y'all some game while we waiting on you. And show you what influence is about, okay? Hold on. While you're doing that, Lucario, look at this. Go ahead and clean up your number, and we're going to show the guys that's listening. Lucario and I are going to go over this from Unique. and show you the power of a man's influence over a woman. Okay, Lucario, here we go. Let's look at it real quick. Let me pop it up and let's start here. I think it's the first one. All right, here we go. All right. Tell me a time and a place. All right, and make it happen. Leave it. Wait, make it happen. Leave it to you, bad boy. Now look, listen, gentlemen. We're trying to show you this is the influence you have over yourself that has over women. Look what she's saying. I love to make it up to you now, okay? She's saying sit down and stand slowly, removing 100 layers of her winter clothes, and down to lace underwear. She's talking about licking and sucking, okay, all that little stuff, whatever. Let's get to the second part. Here's more influence, okay? Listen what she see. The woman is doing all the talking. Now, AJ, this is what Lucario was kind of saying to you. See, Lucario doesn't have to say much because of the influence. And as you can see, Unique didn't even say. He said but two different words.
Right. She's in all right. Exactly.
And on and on and on and on. So and that's what we're talking about as far as the influence. But Lucario, what say you on that as we just showed?
Yeah, and that's the thing is that, you know, when you got to understand is that when a woman is feeling you, right, she's going to, you know, reach out more. This is the thing. You give the woman, a lot of guys don't understand this because they say, well, you know, the woman does the choose it, right? But which is true, but you give her the opportunity to choose. That's basically what it is. So when you approach a woman, when you put a woman in position to choose you or to chase you, that is what the deal is, because it's her job to get at you. It's her job to get herself to prove to you why you should fuck with her. That's really what it is. You're giving her the opportunity to be in a situation with a man so she can prove that she can get you, meaning that that she's worthy of being with you. So this is why when you see the text and all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying? You see that she is trying to get Unique to say, oh, please, Unique, choose me. I want you to choose me above all the other women that you fucking with. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, so this is Ish's thing, and the number is at the end, right, Ish? Is this the right one, right? Okay, so you said my name is Ish. Wait a second. Why would you say tell your mother you found him? What the fuck are you trying to what okay, explain that to us, because the woman, just like Lucario and I, are all right now saying, huh? What the fuck does that mean? Tell your mother you found him. Who tells you to talk like that?
I wanted to say huh, so I could say I'm the guy you're trying to look for. It's supposed to be like a smooth line.
He said, the real man you've been desperately searching for your whole life. She said, very smooth. he said, listen, Leah, I'm not, what? I'm not trying to be smooth. I just couldn't help the fact that I'm a smooth, maneuvering individual. I wanted to introduce myself to you after you caught my attention. It would be rude after all that not to do so. Because where are you from? I'm from where? So what about you? Where is such and such? I never heard of it. And then I can't see the thing at the bottom.
Next part, okay, and
then where is that? And he says people live in Vermont. Massachusetts is a good distance from Vermont, but don't worry, I don't need to be physically near you to touch you. That's why what my words are for. Never heard of it. I go to about such and such. Is that near you? He says, no, 2-hour drive from where I'm at. Seems like you are in a rush to see me. And then she says, you wish.
Wait a second.
Was to the Tooth Fairy. And that was when I was 6. Shoot me a text at this if you want to come and fuck with me.
Ish.
Yeah.
Do you know how creepy and weird this shit sounds? Can you please wait, let's back. Hold on, wait, let's back this up and let's go to the first thing. You talked about her mother being happy to find you. That was weird. And then you're saying that I want to do so, caught my attention. Before that, I'm just gonna help it. The fact that okay, why would you tell a woman that you're a smooth maneuvering individual? Shouldn't she be the one to recognize that without you having to tell her?
Right.
Yeah.
So why would you tell her that?
Well, she pointed out that I was smooth, so I mean,
Right. So she already said it. So you ain't gotta
I don't think she. Wait. I think you're misunderstanding the very smooth. She wasn't saying, "Oh my God, that was very smooth." I'm pinching my nipples right now. Oh my God, I'm gonna play with myself because that was so smooth. No, she was saying, "Huh?" She said, "Huh?" Right? She was like,
basically very smooth sarcastically.
yeah, very sarcastically
Yeah.
saying that wasn't smooth by saying, because connect the huh to the very smooth, okay? So let's get to the next thing. All right, so y'all are talking about, okay, you're talking about where you're from, boring, but let's get to page. So here we go. All right. What is this? But don't worry. I don't need to be physically near you to touch you. That's what my words. What the fuck is that? Who tells you to talk that way? What is that?
it's supposed to be like, I don't know, like
No,
30.
wait. Caller. If you say something and you don't know why you're saying it, then don't fucking say it.
Right.
Why are you saying this then? Tell us why you're saying this.
I don't know. I try to be flirty.
No, wait. You try? Wait. Dog, okay, again, why are you saying something that you don't know? Lakari, what say you on this, brother?
This is the thing is that what happens is you're flirting with yourself at this point. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what's going on. Because the thing is, notice her next text, right? Really had nothing to do with what you were saying. Really specifically about you touching her.
What the fuck? And please explain to everybody that's listening, man, woman, elf, and Smurf and unicorn. What does it seem? Okay, do you know what PUAs used to do back in the 90s, big dog?
What did you do?
Exactly what you're doing right here. They talking shit that they came back. What is this? It seems like you're in a what did she say or do to make you think that she's in a rush to see you?
Well, she said you live close to my college. Like, does she want me to come over?
Sir, okay. So you're saying if a woman asks you how your day is, that means she wants to come fuck you?
No.
Well, what's the difference in her saying how your day is and just saying, okay, or just asking you a question?
See, and this is, caller, this is what I want you to notice throughout your text, right? Throughout your text, you're trying to force something that's not there.
Poof, yeah, something imaginary.
You understand? So basically, what you're doing, and I understand what you're trying to do, but what you're doing is that you're saying something, right? And this is how it goes. You're creating a narrative, and she's responding to what you're saying, but she's not responding to what you're trying to do. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you're trying to flirt, but she's responding and not flirting back with you. And then you're continuously trying to flirt and she's responding and not flirting. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're trying to force a flirtatious interaction, but the flirtatious interaction really isn't happening, meaning she's not bought into this what you're trying to do.
Right. And she's saying you wish because she's so appalled by the thought that you, okay, caller. What are you calling her that you don't realize you're calling her?
A slut?
Yes. You know nothing about this woman. And yet you're saying you ain't shit, bitch. Bring your slutty ass over here because you know what? You're in a rush to see me, you dick sucking whore, right? So then, because look what you're saying right here. Shoot me a text if you want to come fuck with me. Fuck with you and fuck with you and do what?
just like if you want to like further conversate.
Wait,
I'm just trying to give her directions so she follows my directions.
No, you are giving her directions to run. So she's running and about to trip over her ankle like those horror films, and she's trying to limp the fuck away. You're not bringing her closer to you. You're showing her how weird and fucking creepy you are.
So wait, Carl, let me ask you a question. Would you try to sell meat to a vegetarian?
No.
Right, because it doesn't make any sense. So if you're selling meat, there's a target audience is the people who like to eat meat. So what happens is that you're going to have a smoother transition to sell people what they already want. Like if they already want it, they're going to come to you for it. So what I'm saying is this girl isn't like basically with your first text, right? You said, "Oh, I'm the guy that your mother's been talking to you about," right? But this is the thing. She hasn't with the she's like basically saying like you're assuming something that's not there, I should say. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're coming in saying, I'm okay, brother Ish, Lucario and I don't come in that way. They recognize it. We're not, you're trying to force this thing on her.
Right. Like you're trying to make this thing something that it never was. So wait, where'd you meet this woman?
On Instagram. I just randomly followed her.
So on Instagram, and this is an Instagram back and forth, or is this text? This is just Instagram?
Yeah.
So this is an Instagram DM.
Yep.
And this is the first that first thing where you said, "Hey, my name is Ish. Your mother tell your mother." That's the first message you sent this woman?
Yeah.
What?
That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. So you found a random woman on Instagram and wrote that to her, and this is how it all started?
Yeah.
Okay, see that's what I'm saying. See, now I'm having it makes it even more ridiculous because I thought this is a woman you met on the street and you got a number, or this is a girl you met off an actual dating site, but this is a random girl that you hitting up on on Instagram, and this is the first message.
But I didn't want to come into it like being friendly. I don't want to be your friend.
But you came into it weird. Okay, look. Okay, what happens if a random guy messages you and says, "Well, you tell your mother you found your match"?
Because caller, understand this. Context matters. Context matters. So what I mean by that is, right, is let's say you was at a party and this girl was across the room and y'all sort of locked eyes and then you came over and said that would make a little bit more sense to say that in that context. Well, in this context of Instagram, where she don't know you from nowhere, you're just a random guy DMing her, and then you say that, and it's like, well, where is this coming from? You feel what I'm saying? Because what happens is that you're trying to present meat, but she might be a vegetarian. Well, so what I'm saying is that now you're getting into a long ass conversation trying to flirt with a woman who is not flirting back with you. Now, let's say, for example, you said that. Let's just say, for example, you said, "Hey, my name is Ish. Tell your mother you found him," right? And then let's say, for just sake of argument, she responded and said, "Oh, I'm so glad you DM'd me and I found you because you sexy as hell," right? That would be different because now she's responding saying, "Okay, I'm interested." You feel what I'm saying? But she responded with, "Huh?"
but Ish, what is okay? This is what I understand. What is smooth about saying the real man you've been desperately searching for your whole life? When did she say or mention that she was desperately searching for anything?
She never mentioned that.
So then why would you then say that and then reinforce it by saying, "I'm not trying to be smooth, but I just couldn't help the fact that I'm a smooth, maneuvering individual," when you're saying the real man you've been desperately searching for? That's weird. If she's never, okay, there's one thing if you can look at a woman's Instagram, they post all these memes, sometimes it's hard to find Mr. Right, and sometimes, all that meme shit they post and all this other stuff. But she's not doing that. She didn't do anything. So why are you assuming that she is desperate when you're the one that's desperate?
So should I have came into it like just introducing myself instead of trying to?
Well, the first thing your parents always taught you to do when you're around people is to do what?
Introduce yourself?
Yeah, but who did you introduce yourself as? Hey, I'm the smooth motherfucker you need to tell your mama about, girl. What's up? Shout out boy Zag in the building. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Zach said if he has no plan. If he would have came out the gate introducing himself and simply telling her he was interested in meeting up with her for drinks, it may have been different. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Guys, this is the thing you guys got to understand, because I'm sure some of y'all watching are confused. They're like, but I don't, this is what guys say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Understand context matters. Context matters. So what happens is that when you're interacting with a woman, right? She you take action, she responds, she reacts. You act, she reacts. You act, she reacts, right? So you start the action. So what happens is that in this situation, you started the action, but within this context, what you said doesn't necessarily make sense. You see what I'm saying? And like what Steve said, like let's say she had a meme on her page that said, "I'm looking for the best man ever. I'm ready to settle down." Now, let's say you screenshotted that, you put that in the DM, and then you said, "Hey, I'm the man that you're looking for." That would have made more sense. Do you see what I'm saying? Because in that context, you saying what you said made sense for that specific context. But in the context of you just, it's just a random fucking DM. She don't know you from nowhere. You saying that, she's confused. She's like, well, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
Right. Okay. So then you got all that clutter, and then you come with all this. I don't need to be physically near you to touch you. What the fuck does that even mean? What? I mean, who says that to a woman? Because we don't say that to women. When I say that, I tell you, I don't tell a woman I don't need to touch you to touch you. I do it. I don't. Hey, look, the killer's like, hey, I'm about to, when you click on the light, a cat's going to run by. And then when you turn around, I'm going to stab you in your neck. You know what I mean? They don't do that in the movies. The cat runs by. She goes, oh, it's a cat. Then turns around. Then gets
stabbed in the neck. Right.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying that's how the horror movies work. So why are you like talking to her this way? And then say that's what my words are for. Your word, what do you think your words are saying? Everything wrong.
Yeah, I was trying to entice her, trying to like build this fun.
Entice her to do what? To come over?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Let me get straight. Wait. Let's get back this up. If all you wanted to do is fuck, then why didn't you just say come over so we can fuck?
Yeah, you ain't say none of that in there.
Again.
Huh?
That's calling her a slut again. I can't.
Well, but wait, but no. Every role is a losing role with you because you have no influence over yourself. You're supposed to say when you meet a woman that, you know what, today is her fucking lucky day. That's how you should think. And if you don't think that way, you're going to do the shit you're doing right here. Because you've got to influence them to say, you know what, out of all these other motherfuckers, you're the one I think about. And she cannot think about a motherfucker saying to her that, you know what, you seem like you're in a rush to see me. Who says that to a woman that you don't even know? What is she doing to show you that she's in a rush to see you?
Nothing. She just asked if I live close to her college. I don't know.
Right, and that's what we're saying. So it doesn't make sense. So when it doesn't make sense, it doesn't connect. See, it has to make sense for it to connect. Meaning that you take action in saying what you say. She reacts to what you say. Her reaction should show intention and should show interest in what she's reacting to. So if you say, hey, listen, like for example, let's say if you said, hey, I live here. We should get together and get a drink and talk about some things and see how me and you could get along or whatever. And then she says, oh, that sounds good. Right. And then let's say she says, oh, that sounds good. What are you doing this week? You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's her responding to you taking action. And then her response is, I'm interested. There's nowhere in these two pages that says she's interested.
Yeah. Why did you go Sesame Street after that? You wish. My last wish was the Tooth Fairy. And that was when I was 6 years old. What was that?
I don't know. I try to be a little like funny with it.
Funny how?
So like, I'm saying like I don't wish for anything. You know, I'm trying to stand my ground there.
See, and now this is the problem. Now what happens is that you're being reactionary to her. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. So now you say something, she responds. Not showing interest, and then you're reacting to what she's saying,
influenced by her.
Right? Exactly. You see,
not even just responded at that point.
Well, wait a second. You shouldn't have started off with the mom shit. The mom shit just already toppled everything because look at the last thing. Wait. Did we get the? Wait, let me blur this out and see what the fuck. What she said. Okay, you said shoot me a text if you want to come fuck with me. And she went,
So call it. This you got to understand, right? When we say context, right? Think about everything happening in the situation. Let's state the facts. She's on Instagram. Y'all have never met in real life.
Yes.
She doesn't know you. Now, let's go even beyond that. She's on Instagram. She's getting probably other messages from other guys that she don't know also, right? Y'all are both on Instagram. You don't know her from anywhere. You feel what I'm saying? All of these things take into account. So what happens is because of the context that you're in, because of the actual situation, right? What you're saying doesn't really connect or make sense because of the specific context.
So,
you see what I'm saying?
Well, hold on. Now it makes sense. Okay, for all you guys that don't know, back in the 90s, so long ago, they had this thing called pickup artists.
Right.
And he was doing this thing that they call, and the guy nailed it, whoever your name is. I
think it's David D'Angelo.
Yeah, talking about coming across in a way where you're smooth and so why were you trying to be cocky and funny?
To look like I've like talked to a lot of chicks before.
But you can't fake. Okay, look, all right, watch this. Let's say all that bullshit worked, and she knocks on your door. She's gonna recognize as soon as you open that bitch that you're a fucking fraud. So why would you lie to the woman and pretend? Okay, wait. Watch this. Watch the Cario. Watch this. Okay, I'm gonna flip this now. Let's say it worked out well, and then she knocks on your door. You let her in. She's kissing on you, and y'all are rubbing and feeling each other. And then when you take off your clothes, she takes her clothes off, and she pulls out a dick. Are you gonna be mad at her?
What the fuck?
No, what the fuck is right?
Yeah.
Because, no. Why would you be mad when you were being disingenuous from the beginning? You were the one being disingenuous. So she's like, what? How so? Because everything you're saying was a lie. Everything you said was, listen, wait, when we start off here. My mother said that you found him. Lie. The real man you desperately searching for your whole life. Lie. I'm smooth. Lie. Lie. Page 2. Look at the other lies. Let me see. Wait, that's what my words are for. What the fuck is that about? That's a lie. And then here's another lie. You're in a rush to see me. Lie. I don't even know if the tooth fairy is a true thing. That's probably the most honest thing you said in here. So why would you lie to the woman then?
I guess because I don't want to tell her like straight up that I just want to have sex, because then I'm going to be calling her a slut.
No. Get it out of the way. Look, all roads.
No, caller. This is the thing. It's not about, see, what you got to understand is again, I'm going to say it again, context. You can tell a woman that you want to hook up with her, but what happens is that within a specific context, it needs to make sense, because in your situation, you say, hey, come fuck with me. That's what you're saying. And what happens is that you start to see, this is a perfect example of talking at a woman instead of talking to a woman. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is that you're saying all these things, you're doing all this, like goofy type of conversation. And then you say at the end, well, listen, you should come fuck with me. Right. And so what happens is that we're saying in that context, right? You're basically saying, oh, well, you're just a slut who'll fuck anybody, because I'm just any random dude that went into your DM and I ain't got no conversation skills, and I'm just expecting you to come and suck my dick because I just said what's up or something like that. That's what we're talking about. Now, if you were in a situation where same situation, you sent her a DM, hey, what's up? My name is so-and-so. I came across your profile, thought it was pretty interesting. I like that post that you did over here. What's going on with you this week? Right. And she's like, oh, hey, what's up? I'm doing this, doing that. Hey, listen, me and you should get together, and get together this Friday. I think we could, have some fun together and talk about some things or whatever. And then she's like, oh, really? Like what? And then you're like, hey, listen, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go get a drink. And then after that, we're going to check out the vibe. And if the vibe is right, I'm going to take you back to my place and I'm going to get you naked. You see what I'm saying? You see how we're having a conversation. We're going back and forth. She's showing interest by responding to what I'm saying. Within the context, I'm introducing myself, letting her know what's going on, because she don't know me from nowhere. Do you see what I'm saying, caller? So what we're saying is that within the context, you came off as just a random guy just talking shit. Like, You see what I'm saying?
And caller, real quick, the thing that we're saying is that unfortunately, a skill that women have is that they can see behind your curtain. They can see what you are based off of how you move. So basically, you're coming in like the almighty powerful wizard in this shit, but she recognizes you're a fraud behind a curtain, dog. Gentlemen, you gotta, because you're not influenced yourself, how are you going to influence her to want to see you? Because Acario's right. You can influence a woman easily to want to come see you and spend time with you when she knows what is the benefit? And I'm going to ask you, caller, what is the benefit that woman is going to get if she were to come see you? What's the benefit?
She gets me.
Okay, but we just saw what you are. So there's no benefit. She gets somebody that is not experienced in the bedroom. There's no benefit to that. Okay, do you think you're the only guy that talks to her this way?
No.
No, you're like everybody. Every guy tries to talk to him this way because every guy lies to themselves. Like the guy that said, that Jigga guy that thinks, I just tell you and it manifests and it happens. You guys want to be where we're at, but you're not doing the work that we have done to get where we're at. You want to goat like 300. You want to go through the goat path and cut around and shit. Why do you do that to yourself?
Let me ask you a question, caller. Would you drive 2 hours to see a random woman that hit you up online and you ain't see no pictures of her or nothing? She just said, "Hey, Ish, what's going on? And I think you're cool. Come drive out and see me. I live 2 hours away." Would you do that?
No, unless.
Huh? Unless what?
I wouldn't. I'll do it, but if I was talking to the chick for like a couple weeks and we got a couple calls and stuff, maybe yeah.
No. I'm saying you don't know how she looks. She has no pictures. She just hit you up. Hey, what's up? I think I like you ish. You come through and fuck with me. Would you go drive 2 hours to go fuck with her?
No,
Right. Why? Why not?
because I don't even know what she looks like. She could be like a fucking dude when I get there.
Right, exactly. So what I'm saying is this. The reason why you wouldn't, and I wouldn't suggest you drive 2 hours to see any chick, but what I'm saying is that the reason why you would never even think to do that is because you don't even know how she looks. So therefore, for you, there's no value that she's bringing that you would think is valuable enough for you to even drive 2 hours, right? So you don't even know how she look. So you're like, this situation is not valuable enough for me to even do that. Now, in your situation, the girl said y'all are 2 hours away. So we would suggest if she's going to come fuck with you, she got to come see you. So why would she drive 2 hours to see a random dude that just hit her up on the DM?
Right. What is the influence to impact her to say, I got to get that dick?
Right.
I gotta drive. Fuck that girl. I'm taking that 2 hours. That day, the way he was talking to me, girl, man, we gonna fuck the shit out of me. He gonna pick my knees to my shoulder. He gonna tear this pussy. Girl, I'm out. I'm wasting time. Girl, let me borrow your card. I need to get some gas money.
Right.
Oh, sucker. Can you put some money in my cash app? My mother is feeling sick in Vermont, and I gotta go see her and everything.
And this is what we try to get you guys to understand when it comes to game. See, what happens is that what influences the woman to want to come fuck with you is the value she sees in you, but she can't see the value in you unless the actual value's there. You see what I'm saying? So you can't fake the value. You can't see. And the thing is, what happens is a woman can tell the value based off the interaction. Do you see what I'm saying? Because what you were doing, because basically this is what you were doing. What you were doing was you were trying to put on a costume of a man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm this cocky, cool, smooth motherfucker that you want to fuck with. And I got all the lines and all the cool shit to say. And she's looking at you like, huh? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And so instead of, you see, and this is the thing, this is what most of you guys are trying to do. You guys are trying to be smooth instead of actually just being smooth. And the way to actually be smooth for real is to be real. And the only way you can be real is you got to get in touch with who you really are. The only way to get in touch with who you really are is you need to have fucking game. You see, it comes back to this all the time. You see what I'm saying? And when you understand game, you start to understand things like the context of the situation. You start to understand exactly what you want and how to express it. You start to understand how to direct and guide women into a situation where you want it to go so that you can tell how she's going to respond or react to you in ways that you want things to go down. This is what we try to tell you guys. But what you were doing was you were saying these things and you just sort of expected her to respond. This is what you guys do. You guys, you hide your eyes and you just start throwing shit against the wall. This is what y'all do. That's what y'all be doing. Y'all just throw shit against the wall and hope it stick. That's not game.
Right. So basically, this is what we're saying in this photo right here. This is your life right here. You're pretending to be something that you're not. Y'all try to pretend to be a man so much you make yourself look more like a woman in the process. Y'all got to stop trying to pretend to be a man and learn game to influence. And when you, gentlemen, when you have the influence, that's what triggers them to be influenced by you.
Right.
You're not used to motherfuckers with influence.
Mm-hmm.
They're not used to that. So y'all guys are doing it all wrong. You're following her lead the whole time, big dog. You saw her because her influence, you pretended to be something that you're not based off the woman. So that means she influenced you. If you had game, you would have rolled up in that motherfucker and hey, this is who I am. Accept me or don't. I don't give a fuck.
Because understand this thing about this caller, and again, this goes back to context. I just want you to really think about this. Really think about this, because this is how you understand game. On a deeper level. Imagine you're a woman. Just imagine for a second. We just gonna do a little experiment. You're a woman, and a guy hits you up in the DM, and he's claiming that he's this smooth operator. Now ask yourself this question. A guy who's actually a smooth operator, wouldn't he have options? A guy who was a smooth operator, wouldn't he, it'd be easy for him to just get a lot of women. So would a guy who's a smooth operator be trying to impress me as a woman to try to get me? Do you see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that the way that would he be trying to get me, or would he just be a smooth motherfucker?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing, is that the language is going to expose you, because now the language is showing her that you're trying to get her and trying to impress her, trying to be smooth, trying to be cute and witty, you see what I'm saying? You're not being it, you're trying to be it. And so the fact that she sees that you're trying to be it means that you are not it.
So the last thing I want to say to you, big dog, is that guess who recognizes someone that has women first? Women. They can recognize a motherfucker that's smooth. If a woman, gentlemen, get your crayons out. All you guys write this down. If she cannot recognize that you have other women, you're fucked. Straight up. If a woman cannot recognize by how you communicate to her that you have other women, then you have a lot of fucking work to do. Because these women can recognize, the reason why they can recognize those who can, because they're so used to guys who can't. So guys who can stick out.
Right.
So this is why game's important. But we'll throw you back in, big dog. Thanks for the call. All right, buddy?
All right.
Thank you. Good call. All right, wait. I want to address something real quick. Give me a second. I want to pop this in because I think we have to have a circle time.
But I'm seeing a mismatch. You're bashing us, yet still watching and agreeing with the leadership these men are laying down. Wait, what happened? Who's he talking about?
Who is bashing? All right, here's the thing that I think the problem with a lot of y'all guys don't understand. Do you understand the wrath of a woman that recognizes you have a tight pussy? If you think what we're doing is bashing you, then get the fuck out the game, because women are much, much worse than Lucario and myself. We're not trying to fuck you. We ain't trying to do anything with you. We're just trying to help you. But when you say we're bashing you, is what you want us to agree with you and tell you you're special? Do you want us to give you a sticker because you looked at a woman? Do you want us to give you a participation trophy because you had the nerve to say hi to a fucking woman? What is it that you want us to do? Let us know what you want to do, because this is why women don't fuck with guys like you. Because you can't even deal with men trying to get you to be a fucking man. The card would say this before we get to other questions.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I'm just confused about who he's talking about, because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Because he's saying that somebody's saying that they're bashing, dudes. And this is the thing. You guys have to understand that ain't no women out here giving you a chance. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to listen. Let me tell you guys, the game is cold, bro. And remember, see, there's no incentive for a woman to give you a chance. Just like the other caller that just called in with the DM. There's other guys that would DM this woman. And there's going to be another guy who knows how to actually converse with a woman, who's going to actually have influence. And that's the guy that's going to get the women. You know, this is why you have a small percentage of guys who get most of the women, because women are more likely to be like, you know what? I'd rather share this one guy than fuck with have this other guy to myself, because this other guy to myself, he sucks. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't understand this game, you're gonna be that other guy that's losing out.
The Lions, the Cub says, do y'all believe in people's energies when it comes to what? What does he mean? Wait. Does he mean that when okay? Do you mean when I walk into a place, there's these electric things that just spark off? What is he talking about?
I don't know. Well, it reminded me of the guy that called was talking the other day on the Real Game No Theory, and he was like, "Yo, I walk into the room and everyone's staring and all this other shit." Everybody has everything is energy, so it's there's gonna be energy regardless. But the way that y'all are talking about it, y'all trying to make it into something it's not. Again, y'all see, so many of you guys are trying to move away from the work that you need to do on yourselves. This is why you're talking about all this other extra shit. You said, what if you didn't approach the woman at the gym the first time you saw her because you were in a relationship? You can't approach her later when you're single. No, that's not what we're saying. What we're saying is you not approaching her, right? She knows
from jump.
Want to. Okay, let me say this. This is what y'all guys don't get, right? Y'all think women were born yesterday.
I know, man.
This is what I say. Y'all have to look at shit in context. If a woman is 28 years old and she's been, let's say, dude's been checking her out since she was 18, that's 10 years of a woman having experience of men wanting to get at her. So you don't think she knows when you're trying to get at her? She knows this. She's an expert in knowing when a man is trying to get at her. She's an expert in knowing when a guy is scared to approach her. She's an expert in knowing when a guy is checking her out and he's too pussy to make a move. That's what we're trying to say. So when you're in that gym and she can see that you're lusting over her, looking at her, you're scared to do it, she knows what it is.
Right. And 303 real quick. Tyler, 303. Tyler, look at the influence she has over you, but we'll get back to you in a second. 303, what's your name? Where you calling from, sir or ma'am?
Lamar, calling out of Texas.
Yes, Lamar.
I had
How can we help you, Lamar?
I had two, or they were.
All right, Lamar, one question at a time. One question at a time. What's going on? How can we help you, buddy? Let's go.
All right. So I just wanted to get like confirmation on whether this was my time being wasted in this first situation. So this one from I got a match on a dating app, and she sent the first response. She said hi. So I said, I like the initiative. That's something I could appreciate in a new boo.
Wait. What is a new boo?
That's what I just be saying to the ladies sometimes.
Okay, wait. And how old are you? Are you in high school?
Nah.
Wait. You in junior high school?
Nah.
Elementary?
That's some high school shit.
Wait. Who the fuck says I want a new boo? Wait, Lucario, can you say? I've never heard you say that before.
Wait, how old do you call her?
28.
Oh my Jesus. You sound young as hell too. That's the funny shit. So you said I'm looking for a new boo, and then what happened after that?
She said, I said I could appreciate that in a new boo. She said, LOL, okay, how you doing? I said, I'm doing lovely, but I'll be even better once we can confirm this link. And then I sent her the address to a bar. I said, I'll be here Tuesday at 6 p.m. A bar with a nice intimate setting. Let me know if that works for you. So she said, I don't really drink like that, especially around strangers. I said, I get it. They have virgin drink options without alcohol, so we can still have a drink and I can explore what's behind your smile. And she said, I don't want to drink. So I'm thinking like that's
all right. So what did you do after she said I don't want to drink?
She just sent this message of when did it say this?
Bro, she not feeling you, bro. She not feeling you.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was expecting. That's what I just wanted confirmation on that.
What do you think? Listen. I don't like wasting my time. I will, if I feel that a woman is wasting my fucking time, take care. Goodbye.
Right.
I'm done. Your time is valuable. You see, she's giving you one word. She's fighting against the current. She doesn't want to fuck with you. You got to charge her fucking ass to the game, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was going through. I just wanted confirmation and make sure I wasn't like overthinking it.
Okay, what's the second question then?
So the second one was I just wanted to see if my response to this, how my response to another girl was. So do you want all the full rundown? It's like it's only a few messages, but
all right, go ahead. It's a few messages. Go ahead, brother. What's up?
Okay. Tell us. Read it.
All right, so I sent the first message. I said, I'll be real, your profile caught my eye, but now I'm curious about you. I want us to explore your truths. She said, LOL, curious? I said, I'm curious about those things that make you laugh, blush, and smile. And I said, and I want to explore the avenues that teach me what they are. She said, "You normally talk like this?" She said, "I said I'm consistently me. You want me to stop or something?" She said, "I don't know. It's a lot. Talking about avenues. Why you can't just say you want to get to know
Thank
me
you.
and the
I
things
don't,
I
I
like?"
don't, right. So why don't you just
Okay.
What? Okay, but no, let's continue. I'm sorry. Keep reading. So then what?
My response was my response was it's not a lot. That's just how I naturally talk.
You don't talk that way, dog. Stop.
That's where I be.
No, you sound like this short little mother, 5'7", 52-year-old little short motherfucker. You don't talk that
He's trying to be you, Steve. Damn, he's stealing your whole swag. God damn.
way, buddy. Come on, man.
I took the laugh, blush, and smile.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So she recognized that ain't you.
That ain't you, man. You don't talk that way. Guys who get pussy can say shit like that. You ain't fucking. You don't have women.
Mm-hmm.
Guys who have women
Okay.
can talk that way. You don't have any. So you know what she did, because y'all think women are stupid. She saw a fraud.
Mm-hmm.
You were the guy pretending to be something that you're not. So then she's saying, why don't you just cut all the fucking bullshit and fucking tell me, what is the rule of Jill Scott?
Right.
If you either I could tell her what to do or I can't.
So what do you think you're doing? Are you a tell her what to do person?
I haven't told her to do nothing yet.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Can you read your bio? Can you read? Come on, Caller. Can you read your bio?
I was setting up the link.
Read your bio. Let's
read your bio. Please read your bio on your app.
Hold on, let me go to the.
Viewer discretion is advised.
All right, this it's Hinge, so this is like it ain't. I don't really
just
read. Don't read it. Just read it.
Just read it.
Okay, I got a written prompt. When the last time I cried happy tears when I took
Wait, stop. Wait. No, I'm saying read it. Stop playing around. Read
exactly what your bio says.
Stop playing around. Read that. Read it.
That's what I'm saying. It don't have a bio. It has like prompts.
Wait.
Answer. That's
you said when you started crying. Wait, what did you say?
Is the prompt is the last time I cried happy tears. I said when I taste my home cooking.
So you cry when you taste your home cooking?
It's just a joke.
And what else does your bio say? That's it?
Then it says, with my favorite line from a movie, Pootie done did it again. And then I have it's a prompt poll, pick the best one, Angie Stone, India Aria, and SZA.
Okay, and so what? And this is on Hinge.
Yeah.
Okay, and what else is on your bio? That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So this is the thing, right? Your bio don't match your messages, bro.
It doesn't match you, buddy. That's what I'm saying.
That's what you say, because it's like you talking all that shit. Like basically, what you're saying in the messages don't sound like the same guy who wrote the bio.
Right. So she's saying, "Wow, he's a wait. He cries when he tastes his food." That doesn't sound like someone that's being. You see what I'm saying, caller?
That shit was funny to me.
No, you're a walking contradiction, man. Because you're trying to pretend a role that you're not. You're not that guy.
Okay.
And it's no knock on you. You don't have any influence.
All right. Look, I know y'all. I know y'all doing y'all thing. I ain't none of this shit hurt my feelings. I'm just trying to take in the game.
Well, yeah, but you cry with food, so I just want to be careful what I say, because I don't want you crying live on the show. It's all about you taste food and cry.
If I taste one of my plates, I might cry.
You really cry?
No.
Oh, bro, all we're saying is, bro, you gotta be more. You gotta be yourself, man. You gotta stop all this trying to. Because see, this is the thing y'all do. Y'all listen to what we say, and then y'all try to say exactly what we're saying, but y'all are not us. We're giving you an example of us saying what we say, but you're not supposed to say what we say. You're supposed to say what you say.
In your way.
In your way, right? So that's one of the things you gotta tighten up on that. Huh?
Like, but so like I've said I haven't said laugh, blush, and smile, but I've said like before I heard the way Steve said it, it was like I just rephrased the way I was saying it when I heard
when
Steve
Steve said it, it was pretty. No, when Steve said it was pretty fucking smooth, because I was taking it somewhere. I'm always taking it somewhere. You're just leaving it there.
Right. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. There's a reason. See, this is what y'all don't understand. There's a reason why, like, we say a certain thing because we're taking it to a certain place.
Yes.
Whereas y'all are saying it as a thing just to say because y'all are trying to make a certain thing happen. You see what I'm saying? So in essence, you don't even realize you're saying things like us, but you don't realize why we're saying the things we're saying. So what happens is there's a disconnect because you're just taking what we're saying, but there has no purpose behind it when you say it.
Right. So the reason I'm saying it is because of my experience that I have, and I know where I'm going with it. So, but you're taking it and you're seeing the result of it. And because you see the result of it, you're saying, well, I can use it because if he gets the result, I use it, I'm going to get the same result. But here's your problem. There's one little asterisk, the woman recognizing real from fake. And that's what women are good at. So if you try to use something else that people are trying to give you and you don't have any game, and the woman who has game can recognize a man with game versus someone who doesn't have game.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, no, any other questions, man? That was a good call. Any other questions, buddy?
No, I'm good. Appreciate y'all.
All right, good call, though. Good call, big dog, okay?
All right.
Yeah, I don't want you crying and shit. That's the guy. I gotta give validation and confirmation. I definitely don't want him crying. I don't want him crying, man. He cried with his food. But let's Tyler, real quick, get back to you because we got a bunch of questions. Here's the thing. The thing last I want to say is that you already influenced her and you don't even realize the influence you have of her, showing her you don't have influence.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. Y'all guys got to stop thinking women are stupid. They recognize everything about you. You're a walking blueprint of everything that is wrong with the game. And you recognize that. So here's the problem. The last thing that I'm showing you the problem is that you're making it about the woman right here.
Right.
You approach her later when you're single. Then wait. Why aren't you approaching her?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you asking the question and making it about her, Dakaria? Would say you.
And also think about it this way. You're busy having a whole other woman in your mind while you're in a relationship, thinking about her, fantasizing about her, and hoping that your current relationship ends so that you can probably go after this chick. Yeah. That's crazy.
That's weird, man. Here you go. How do you avoid getting rejected? Okay, Mike.
Just say how do you Yo, I kill with y'all niggas.
Oh man, Mike.
No, you know what, Mike. You're right. You know what? You should go. You should go to my new website. Never get rejected ever again.com. And I'm going to teach you the 3 secrets that you say to a woman in her ear to make sure that you never get rejected. All you got to do is say these 3 secrets, and then you'll never get rejected. And all you got to do is buy this course that costs $999,999.70. And then all you got to do is take the course and hear the 3 secret words that you have to say in sequence, and then a woman will never reject you ever.
Hey, but before you do that, you got to go to the Shire and find Frodo and Bilbo Baggins. And you must find the mighty unicorn. Now you've got to fight through dragons and oxes and orcs and all that other stuff. But we promise you, when you get to the top of Mount Mordor, you are going to win and understand that you'll never be rejected by a woman again. They kiss and beg for the dick, sir. 900,000, 999 and 70 cents. Whatever the fuck Lucario said. Man, Come on, man.
Yo, I'm telling you, that's what niggas think. They think that's what game is. They're like, guys, could you give me the pickup line that's gonna never make a woman reject me ever? I'm like, oh my goodness, y'all motherfuckers is crazy. So why do women say they want all these nice guy acts, but in reality, that's not true? When you confront them, they lie to you and say that's what they want. No, they do want that. They want suckers to pay their bills, buy them flowers, take them to dinner. They want that shit.
I'm lost on a few things. Okay, so first off, why do you care? That's strike one, because it seems like you're mad. Because you're so mad, why are you confronting them? Hey, bitch, I know you don't like nice guys. Come on, bitch. I know you like them bad boys. Say it to be true. I mean, what the fuck? What do you mean when you confront them? What the fuck is that? What was Lucario? What do you mean confront them?
Right.
The fuck? Are you serious?
Right. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh, dog, please explain that, dog. That doesn't make any sense, dog. Make it make sense, because this is weird. Okay, do y'all see why game is so important?
Mm-hmm.
See what women run into all day? Guys who think this weird ass shit. Let's get to the next one.
That's crazy. What's the best way to date women if you're someone that's learning to become a student of the game, keep a rotation of a couple of chicks, or have casual dates? Well, it's the thing. It's not this thing where it's like this best way to date chicks and all. It's about when you're a student of the game, you start to learn and understand yourself. So once you understand yourself, then that you know what you want. When you know what you want, then you go after what you want, and you create a plan and a structure for that to happen. Man. So it's not just little shit like that.
Yeah, fuck you, Lucar. You took my fucking thunder. See, here's the problem. The problem. You're not a student of the game because you're making it about the women. See, this is what tells you guys that y'all take words like game, bid, and all the things that Lucario says, and y'all use that in your. Don't do that. You're not a student of the game. Because the game has nothing to do with the women, dog. And all you're doing is making it about women. You what do you mean? Why do you want to keep a rotation? You don't even have a rotation. And you're not casually dating. So in your head, why do you say that? I don't understand. You're not. The best way to date a woman is having the woman. Wait. You date women. Women date us. So what do you think the difference is on this? Listen what you're saying. You date women. Exactly. That's what you do because you don't have any game. That means you date women because you're so influenced by the woman or the pussy that you're willing to do whatever it takes to get some pussy. Just like that dumb motherfucker. You saw that guy at the grocery store with the Walmart chick, right? Yeah, that's the influence, dog. So what I'm saying is a man. I don't date women. Women date me when you have game, sir. So you're kind of off of that. You're not a student of the game thinking that way. Next question. Guys, lines are open as well. Okay, so he's on the bat. Is it B-O-I or B-O-Y?
No, it's B-O-Y. So you wrote it wrong. It's, so he says, since I'm on a bad way membership and trying to learn game from Lucario, but I want the texting playbook. Is there an overlap that it would be fine to learn game from both of you gentlemen? Well, this is the thing. What we usually say is pick somebody and learn from them. But what happens is that just like when you watch the show, like I was saying, see, if you're a student of the game, like I said, it's always going to add to 10 anyway. And this is what we teach you guys is not to be like me, not to be like Steve, but to be like you. So even when you guys get actual coaching from us, we're going to teach you how to be you. That's what I'm saying. We're going to help you to discover you either way. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. And the text and playbook is free. It just shows you when you have a mouthpiece. It shows the importance of mouthpiece. It shows the difference between talking at a woman versus talking to a woman. That's all. And most importantly, as we're showing you today, it just shows when one is influent, and as Lucario is the influence of himself, I am the influence of myself. and it shows how we can influence women. That's what it's about, showing you once you learn game and become your own source of an influence, you can actually influence women yourself.
Right.
Next question here. You said, Steve, you made a good point the other night on the show with Kay Zagan that women are not broken. It's up to the man to put her under our leadership because she has dealt with the game. Goofy male. Hold on a second. Please don't listen to me. Anonymous, what's your name? Where are you calling from, sir?
Left blood. Quick one. Is it too much if you see a gal once every 6 weeks to help her with her hardwood floor installation on the laminate?
Bye, man. Come on, stop that shit, dog. All right, man. God damn. Stay away from drugs, dog. Okay. So, what's the question? Is it up to the man to put on the lead? Okay, listen. It's this simple. My way or there's the fucking door.
Right.
That's it. Nothing in between. That's rule number one. Rule number two. See rule number one. My fucking way, because I am the way. And why I am the way is that I am more than the sum total of which she's ever been with before. And she chooses to do it or she doesn't. I, Lucario, 50, Zag, Miles, Taekwondo, we don't give a fuck what she wants to do. She's either going to do it or not. Either she does it or not. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. We don't.
Because a lot of you guys, y'all put so much fucking stock into the woman, and then y'all decide y'all always questioning who you are based on what she do. That's the issue, and that's why y'all so pressed, because no matter if she does shit or she don't do shit, I'ma still be me. I'ma still do what I'm doing. You understand what I'm saying? So she needs to be able to get on the train, get on the situation if she wants to get that upgrade. You feel what I'm saying? That's on her.
See what he's saying? If she wants the upgrade.
Right.
The beautiful thing about it, she doesn't have to take it and just be with average guys all her life. So, hey, next woman up.
Right.
Exactly. Hey, believe us, guys, there are women out there who want that upgrade. Or a lot of women, actually, that they're not getting. So we're in the catbird seat. Let's see here. Next one. Jay says, does my vocabulary affect my mouthpiece? Boss Mac doesn't communicate as well as talk. But wait a second. What the
fuck is he talking about? What the fuck you mean Boss Mac don't communicate as well? See, this is niggas is see.
God.
Y'all motherfuckers is stupid. Are you serious? First of all, Boss Mac has a way bigger vocabulary than you. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Trust me. You see what I'm saying? I guarantee. Jacoby, call up. Your ass need to call. I'm not going to answer that question. Call up.
Yeah, you call up. We'll answer that because that's some not only some disrespectful shit, but how can you even say that to someone who has more game on this fucking pinky than you will on a lifetime? Doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Wait a second. Oh wait, did he say? Oh, we already got him right here. Okay, next one. Wait, we already got Mike. Let's see here. Right off the bat, I don't know what that means. Let's see here. How do you have a my I me mindset for every till death? What?
This is trying to say forever till death, maybe. I don't know.
Because when you have game, we all have it's hard to recognize the man in you when you don't, when you're not a student of the game. The thing about all of us is that the game will always be about us. It will never be about a fucking woman. Say this, and any women listening, y'all can cover your ears or not. We'll keep it a buck. You are not special to me. You are just a perk until I decide you're special.
Right.
And you must do a lot to keep my interest and attention, because if you don't, you're gone.
Right.
Lakara, what say to you, dog?
Right. That's real shit. You understand what I'm saying? But again, because so many guys don't value themselves and doubt themselves, you're going to continue to look for validation through women. You understand? This is why, the dude asks, how can I not get rejected? And, all this other extra shit. It's like, bro, it's because y'all are so focused on women instead of focusing on yourself. Because when you focus on yourself, that's when you understand your value. When you understand your value, when you interact with women, that's when they see the value, and that's when they're trying to get at you. A lot of you guys are trying to get at women because y'all want validation from the woman. That's deep down why y'all are doing this. That's the whole thing of actually chasing a woman. You feel what I'm saying? Because even dudes that wait for choosing signals, y'all are still waiting for validation from women. Y'all want the woman to check you out and look at you and smile so that you can feel, oh, she likes me. Oh, it's safe for me to go over and talk to her. That's all validation seeking because you don't believe in yourself, because you're waiting for a woman to think you're interesting before you think you're interesting. So you're like, I gotta wait on her. That's that bullshit.
Yeah, guys, lines are open. We're almost about wrapping up, guys. Calling in good questions so far. But all right, Keith, let me say something. I don't understand this. You're saying, so when we're alone, is that our true self? Okay, all right. You don't know what your true self is. Because you, Keith, like the majority of these guys in here, and I say this with love and respect, is y'all walking lies. All you do is lie every day to yourself. Some of you guys think you're more than what you're not. Some of you guys fake a lot of things. Some of you guys say you have game and you know you don't. Some of you guys out here, you see, your true self is something that you don't even know about because you're not a student of the game. So all you're doing is living lies. When you're alone, you're just another lonely loser. I'm trying to be nice here. I don't want to say loser. I just want to say that you are less than a winner. You're the opposite of a winner. Because it doesn't matter if you're alone or you're around people, you don't believe in yourself. You don't have influence over yourself. So you run away from your true self because your true self is telling you that you're the problem. You want to know how you run before I throw it to Lucario? I'll tell you how the majority of you guys run. Because you run to this manosphere, you run to the pills, and you run to anybody that comes up with a brand new word for something that has been done for centuries. So if somebody says pumpernickel game, y'all guys are going to run to that shit. And then after you're done with the pumpernickel game, you're going to wait in line for the banana game. Then after the banana game, it's going to be the leaves and trees game. Then after the leaves and trees game, it's going to be the cloud game. And then the rain game. So all you guys do all day is you do so much running to everything, but when you have game, we teach you to run to yourself. What say you, Lucario?
Yeah, you know, that's the thing is a lot of y'all, like we were saying, even the caller earlier, he was talking to the women online, like how, you know, trying to mimic Steve, or certain dudes I know trying to mimic Miles and shit about what Miles will be saying sometimes too. And the thing is that the reason why you're not getting to your true selves is because you guys are scared to be your true selves, but you're not even going to get there unless you understand game. Because when you have to understand game in order to get to your true self. And the problem is that because guys refuse to learn game and they just want to sort of wear it like a coat or think they know what they don't know, this is why they're going to run into problems. It's crazy.
Oh my God. All right. Go 27. Please listen to me and listen. And then the car is going to punch you. Please listen. Nobody walks up to a fucking woman and say, hey, babe, you got to earn my time, my attention, and respect.
Right.
Nobody tells you. Okay, listen, guys. When we're talking to you guys, we're saying we embody that. We don't have to tell a woman that shit. Automatically going to know about how we're moving. Knows if she wastes our time. Hey, the phone stops ringing. The text messages go away. We don't have to tell any woman that kind of stuff. Don't ever walk up to a woman and tell her that you have to earn all these things. Here's the problem. You even going up to the woman and saying that says that I'm trying to earn your time.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact. And that's what I'm saying about context, Doozy. I don't understand this shit. Because it's the thing. All you need to do is have a program and a structure and let her follow it. And again, don't tell her, hey, listen, I got a program and a structure that you got to. No, you say, listen, come meet me here Friday.
That's it.
Well, that's it. Now she just meets you there Friday. right? That's her earning it. That's her showing that she's following your direction. You don't got to sit there and sit her down and be like, hey, so this is the plan. You're going to follow my lead and then you're going to do, like, what are you talking about, bro?
Like, gentlemen, you never, ever tell a woman, gentlemen, when a woman recognizes that you have women and you have game, she knows that you know what, this motherfucker is not going to waste his time. He's bullshit. And guess what? He's going to demand respect off the rip by how he moves. It's how you move. You don't need to sit around. Don't tell a woman what she's got to earn. When you influence her, she's going to say, God damn, he is worth my time, so let me give him my time. He has my attention, so let me give him more of my attention. And you know what? Not only am I fucking falling in love with this motherfucker, he's got my respect because I don't want to lose him. I like being with him. I like talking to him. I like how I feel with him. And I'm not going to fuck that up by trying to challenge him, be out of order,
right?
Give him attitude, Lucario.
Right, exactly. And so this is what we're saying, guys. You gotta look again. All the stuff we're saying is gonna make more sense, and it's going to hit you once you become a student in the game. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, this is what I'm seeing it now. Okay, this makes sense. And so the thing is that the more that you guys actually adhere to this and become a student of the game, then you'll know what to do, when to do it, how to do it, because you'll get more in touch with who you are and what you're about and how you're trying to make shit happen. You see what I'm saying? See, right now, because you guys are scared to be you and be yourselves, we're just on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Area code 347, sir. What is your name and where are you calling from, sir?
This is Limitless from Maryland. How you doing, Steve? How you doing, Lucario?
What's going on, man? What's going on, buddy?
I'm good. Lucario, I got a question. There's a live that you did with Miles, I think maybe a week and a half ago, and you was doing a reaction to a guy that was arguing with females, and you said he was doing it on purpose because he knew what he was doing. But the way you broke down why you shouldn't argue with people, because the way you broke it down, it was basically in a general sense. And you were saying you shouldn't argue with people because when you argue back with them, you're giving them validation on why they can argue back with you. Can you break that down a little bit more?
Well, the thing is, especially what the thing is you don't need to argue with anybody, but especially, with women. So what happens is that if you argue with a woman, what you're doing is that you're bringing her to a level where she feels she's equal to you. You understand? And what you're doing is you're going more into her direction in her realm, because that's the realm of the woman. The woman wants to bring those arguments and that type of energy to a situation, but you have to be the one to nip that in the bud and stop that. So you're not going to argue. You're just going to redirect the energy. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what men with game do, is that we redirect energy. We're not going to sit there and be influenced by her energy. You see what I'm saying? So that's basically how it goes. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. So what's the point of the question? Why are you asking it, buddy? What's going on with you? Where is that resonating with you?
No, it was just a general, because the way he broke it down in our live, he was like, you don't want to do that because I understand what you just said. Like, when you can't really beat them in emotion, because once you feed into it, they just going to feed off of that and keep going. So he was breaking it down to where if you validate them now in their mind, whoever you're arguing with, they think that they're validated to continue to argue with you because now they think you two are on the same level.
Well, yeah, but you're training them though. That's the thing. You're training her how to treat you.
Yeah, I understand.
It's okay for you to raise your voice at me. Listen, see okay. There are two different levels of arguments, or two sides of the street. There are arguments women have because you guys get on their nerves. They don't like you, and they're like, fuck, why am I being with this motherfucker, right?
Mm-hmm.
A woman that argues with us is, why can't I see you today? Or why didn't you message me? What did I do wrong? I mean, it's not fighting. It's coming from an emotional place of her caring and giving a fuck. When a woman's arguing with you guys, it's not that she gives a fuck. It's like you getting on her nerves. And it's like, leave me the fuck alone type shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I was taking it as a general sense to not argue with anybody, because it was like more so, why should I prove a point when you're not going to get it anyway?
Well, but
so it's either, and it's like wasting time.
Yeah, but
basically,
a man doesn't argue because listen, look, either you're gonna follow me. Listen, wait. Let me. Carl, we need to put like a logo or something to say, just don't tell women this.
Right.
What I'm saying without saying it is this: you're gonna just follow the fucking program.
Yeah, because they have a choice. You either follow it or you don't have to.
You have no choice. You have no choice. Now, wait. You have a choice. You
to
don't
leave.
have to. Yeah, and there's the fucking door. So, and listen, I am not gonna beg or ask you or barter for you to come back. There's the door, and that's the game right there, man.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll tell you.
Thank you. I appreciate
great
that.
call, sir. Great call. All right, guys. Last round of questions before we wrap it up. Last round questions. Lakari, what do you have going on, brother?
Yeah, man. Just guys, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com, masculineidentitymembership.com. Make sure you guys go and check that out and get that shit cracking. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. And Zag and I will have our sex show at 8 East. And Keith, he says, okay. Okay. Influence women have over you right now. You're saying is a game about saying something without actually saying it. But to what point? Okay, guys, stop trying to guess what the game is and become a student of it.
Right.
This doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Saying nothing without actually saying the fuck you mean. What does that even mean, man?
I don't even know. That's what I said. Dudes be trying to say shit that sound cool, but it don't make sense.
Cool, right? They try to make it sound cool and mythical and shit.
Right.
Y'all want to be like a wizard or some shit on these like sci-fi movies where you just like, yes, and it is told that, and whenever, and you've got to do it without saying it. And I don't know, man. It just that it doesn't make any sense, buddy. If you can explain yourself, if not, but guys, we appreciate y'all. I guess no more calls. We'll go ahead and wrap this up. But guys, we do appreciate y'all. We will see you guys next Tuesday. Let me. They don't want that thing on there while we wrapping it up. But anyway, I want to say thank you to April MC in the building for throwing all the Also, Renee P. Always in there keeping it. Appreciate the all the two ladies for just kicking and pushing out the information to these men. It's very. But see, gentlemen, did Lucario or myself put a gun to April's or Renee's head and you gotta post that, or was influence good enough and strong enough that they wanted to do it? Lucario, let's hit it with that last lesson.
Exactly. That's all we're saying, guys, is that if a woman is, she sees the value in you, then this is what makes her want to be with you, be around you, and do certain things. So that's what we try to tell you guys. So guys, get up on this game, man, so you guys can learn this shit and get this shit cracking. So look it up. Let's make it happen.
All right, we out this bitch. We'll see y'all later.